Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about CVC words. If you're here, I am expecting that your child is already blending three-letter words. I have shared in my previous videos how to teach a child to learn to blend two-letter words and then three-letter words. If you haven't watched those videos, I will link them down below in the description box, and make sure that you watch them to help your child learn blending. Teaching CVC words is the most essential part of literacy in kindergarten. CVC words help students develop foundational decoding skills that are important for their reading success in future. So once they get the hang of CVC patterns, I like to play lots of games with them to help them practice decoding, segmenting and blending the CVC words before moving to advanced phonics. In this video, I am going to share with you guys some fun and engaging games to practice these CVC skills with your little learners. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so that I know these videos have been helpful for you. So let's start. Before starting any CVC exercise, any CVC game, I like to practice their phonics one more time. Make sure that when you are making your students learn new skills, you also revisit the old skills that they have already learned, and so they are very strong with them. So before starting anything CVC, practice phonics with them. This is just a phonics sheet. I have all the phonics written in them, and I will call out the phonic and the child will cover that phonic. For example, I will say s. The child will find s and cover it. O. The child finds O and covers it. Or you can just point out the phonic, what is this? And the child will tell you, ooh. If it's correct, they get to cover it. And if not, they get a boo-boo. So, before starting the games, you will just give a warm-up phonic exercise. Now, CVC games. Your child is just learning to blend their CVC words, and they are still stumbling sometimes reading them correctly and sometimes not, but they need practice. So that's exactly what we are going to do. This is a simple read and color activity that you can do with your students. I have in these boxes, one box at a time. They can't read all of this in one go if they are just starting CVC words. So they will read the CVC words, and if it's a real word, they get to color it or cover it if you want to reuse it. And if you don't want to reuse it, then just have them color it. And if it's a nonsense word, they will not color it. Reading nonsense words is also very important when they're starting to read the CVC words, because that is how you will actually know that they are really getting the hang of blending. Cover or color as you want. The next game is spin and write. This is actually 2 pages. I have here spinners, spinner 1, spinner 2 and spinner 3. So how to use the spinner? You have this paper clip and a pencil. You will just put the pencil here and the paper clip, move this paper clip and it will spin. Just one hand, I can't do it with that. Anyway, so wherever the pin lands, that is the letter that you are going to write. Spinner 1 for spinner 1. The child will write or you will write, and k, we got k. Same, we will repeat it with spinner 2, and let's say they get a, so a. And then we spin on the third spinner, and let's say they get r. So the third spinner gives them r. They will write the word k, a, r, and try to read it her. Is it a real word or a nonsense word? That is what you are going to discuss with your child. This is a nonsense word. So they should be able to read these also. This is a great practice to have them blending different CVC words. And very simple to prepare too. Roll a dice and roll a CVC. So here you will just put the vowel in the center. Let's say we are doing a. And then roll the dice. The first dice has 6. And what do we have at 6? We have So, And the second dice has 5. 5. We have g at 5. Mag. Is it a real word or a nonsense word? That's how you are going to play with your kids. Take turns. If they are not engaged in the game, just take turns. One turn they play and the second you will play and make a word. Maybe have a recording sheet and they can write the real words that they have made playing this game. Another fun activity to practice CVC words. The fourth activity that I am actually the fourth and the fifth activity that I am sharing is played with these CVC cards. I have these CVC cards and I will show you how you can play 2 games with these CVC cards. One, you can do vowel sort. It's very important that they identify the vowels. They are hearing the CVC correctly. It helps in their phonemic awareness. So have 5 bowls and the child will vowel sort the CVC pictures. Hop. Which vowel do they hear? A, e, hop. Hop. Hit. Hit. A. Fan. Wig. Can. So they go on and on sorting by vowel. If they are new learners, if they are just starting to read CVC, this will be very tricky for them to do. So just don't expect or get frustrated if they are not able to do it. This takes time, this takes practice. So you have to give them that. The next game that you can play with these CVC cards is very simple. Just put all the CVC cards upside down on the table and you can play this with your child to keep them engaged. They just have to flip and write the CVC word. Again, this is important that they identify all the sounds that they hear in the CVC word. This also needs practice. Just get a whiteboard and they flipped fan, fan. Have them stretched the word so that they can hear the CVC word that they are saying. Then you take a turn. Flip, tub, tub. Model it for them. Show them how it's done. Then they flip, bin, bin. So they go on and on playing. Have a recording sheet or just do it on the whiteboard, however you like, and go on playing the game, practicing the CVC words. These are very simple activities, games that you can play with your early learners and help them practice their CVC words. Make sure that they practice CVC lots and lots and lots before moving to the advanced phonics. If the CVC words are very, very strong, they spell them correctly, they can decode them, they can segment them, they can blend them, that is when you will move to the next step. So then advanced phonics just get easier for them if their CVC, their foundation is very strong. You don't have to play all the games with them at once, or you don't have to play all the games every day. Just have a rotation, play one game every day, and give them a practice of these words for 10 to 15 minutes every day. That is more than enough. I hope you will try these activities, these games with your littles, and I hope they will enjoy them and learn lots and lots. Thank you for watching. Inshallah, until next time, Allah Hafiz.